March 10th, 2046. I just spent 16 hours in here trying to install upgrades to improve efficiency for the central processing unit. Project Firebreak is going to need the brain power. Let's just hope I'll have enough of my own. Anita stayed with me the whole time. We got a lot done, but every time she brushed by and I smelled her hair... Oh boy. I should just go to bed.
Oh, you know what he's gonna be doing in bed? Zing, 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 zing!
Lots of strange equipment. What was this place?
I think a lot of the strange equipment is Banuk shit, which they put inside here for some reason. But what the fuck even are these glowing mushrooms?
This is Director of Security Blevins resending the emergency supply order. Try reading it this time,
Among
okay?
Us!
You weasels don't want me calling my people in SLC.
You don't want to call my people. You know what time it is, though. It's time to vent Among Us! Gregory, you need to vent. It'll be being sus is hard for you, but I know you can do it, Gregory. Oh my
Director
god!
of Security Blevins is riding us like a petty tyrant. I can't even sneeze without triggering his control issues.
Are you fucking kidding me? What's that actually all of it, though?
Director of Security Blevins is riding us like a petty tyrant. I can't even sneeze without triggering his control issues.
Yeah, that was it. Door stuck. Door stuck. Okay, I've been hearing sounds from the staff members are troubling with the state of art, ultra secure and absolutely necessary lumber-regulated door access. So here's the slow version again. The thing in the middle of the source node, turn it on. Yeah, I know hard, right? Then you gotta turn the other nodes so that the data stream can get your confidentials, get back to the source, send some nodes, use the buffer corruptor or suspended data, so avoid those shouldn't be tough. Because you know, they're like red, like a stop sign. I'm guessing you were taught this in preschool, but with this crowd, who knows. Anyway, that's it. Get the data stream back to the source, and the door's open. It's really not that tough, but if you need me to, I'll hold your hand and give air while you give it a try. Actually, scratch that. Do it yourself. I can't be arsed. I'm not gonna touch you. Filthy casuals. Am I in the right room? Yes. I'm gonna assume I have to scan this middle thing.
Those nodes on the floor must be connected to the door.
Is there anything else in the room? No point in really venting back out, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Okay, there was nothing out here. Oh no, there was something.
email from my sister. I haven't got time to think, let alone reply. Oh, that photo of the girl she sent didn't do much for my conscience. Jenny looks pretty proud of her pilgrim costume. Crap. I've never missed Thanksgiving before. Chances for Christmas? Near zero. Can't even tell them that all the work I'm doing is to keep them safe.
Let's try not to get this door stuck. Knowledge.
Something. What am I supposed to do with these lights? These things turn, changing the flow of light.
Not just the flow of light, but the flow of time itself is changing. The guy isn't
Alright.
wrong with that message.
Let's see if the door's open.
That really isn't hard. Like, the people should not have had difficulty with that. It is not difficult. There's like a really difficult one of them puzzles in the Hobbit game. Oh, I wish I could play that. But it's for PlayStation 2. I've heard there is a way to emulate it though. Such a good game though. Door not stuck! Door not stuck! Is there meant to be like a really thin lift in this? Damn, should have eaten. I always have to eat. Why? The hunger is such a curse. I'm bent! Among Us! We're doing a reference! Among Us! We're taking an event!
Died through that structure over there. Looks like I need to get to those stairs.
Terrifying.
I could forget what warmth feels like out here. Not much higher to climb. Maria must be close.
How did she get here though? She must be a god at climbing. Oh, I've forgotten the name of her, but she must be like her tier level of climbing.
Has to be in here somewhere.
How could I forget the name of it? Like your sister Nia. Like, cause she was also a god tier at climbing. Stage 2 complete. To all Yay NFP. Date December 23rd, 2046. Subject first stage main facility complete. Anton all staff. It is with pride that I announce the completion of the first level of the infrastructure on our prime facility. The compound that will be the nerve center of the project and requires the team continue best efforts to realize the deadline, but even though there's much more to be done, you should be pleased with all you've accomplished so far. Please find attached the details of a plan for mustering out the artillery space which will be serving the culinary site as we proceed with the main facility. 90% of our personnel must be relocated by 5 PM Wednesday. If your name does not appear on the assignment list, please email Marsa with me and CC. Your dedication, talent, and intellect remain daily sources of inspiration. Dr. Kenny Chu, Project Director. Which way are we going? We're going that way.
Someone hacked the menu board to display obscene messages about our colleague, Mr. Blevins. Is this the most advanced geological project ever undertaken, or a junior high locker room? Come on, people.
It was probably pretty funny. Door not stuck. Door is not stuck. Whoa!
I ask again, as I've asked 1,000 times. Speak to me. What more would you have me do? Is there no prayer that will reach you? No mark that will break your bonds? Ah!
Oh no, brush broke.
I can't help you if you won't speak! A whisper is all I ask. To guide me. Who? No. How? How did you get here? The way was sealed by the spirit herself.
I used one of these. I could show you.
Yes, show me. Please.
Please. She wants to see the power of an old god. Well, first of all, I need to look around the room.
Old ones, like these animals.
Kenny and I don't need to fight about the laundry, so instead we fight about incommensurability and restrictions on machine intelligence.
Wait, is that really it? Are you fucking kidding me? The data thing sometimes like have fuck tons of text which didn't even said.
Kenny and I don't need to fight about the laundry, so instead we fight about incommensurability and restrictions on machine intelligence.
Holy shit, I didn't realise the logs could have like a fuck ton of text underneath them. I argued with Kenny this afternoon when a couple of us fight hinges on the act. I won the argument, but I guess the least concerned whether or not I pull this off, the ethical implication of succeeding. I promised Kenny that the suited copy of mechanical design will help manage the emotional fallout from the software, but privately I'm less confident. I'm a programmer, not a shriek. The mutual of robotics do seem less relevant when refusal to supply Firebreak with the necessary conditions for its success come at the cost of millions of lives. It's worth putting one consciousness at risk to save many others, isn't it? Trying to solve with numbers makes me feel like a sociopath. Okay, security measure. Enter. Much as I hate the fact that Bravo installed Ligament orbital technology on the lower security door, I admit for the auxiliary data center it makes sense, especially given our goals for the center's processing unit. I'm sure you're painfully familiar with the process by now, but Just in case, you need to follow the instructions to your team. To access the system, activate the source node in the middle of manipulate the other nodes in the direction of the data stream to create it back to the center. Make sure to avoid the red nodes. They use isolator and corrupt suspend data. I'm sure someday, thanks to Bertram for making the work very, very secure, Kenny. Like, these are so fucking easy.
I'll bet the goal's the same. Get the light back to the source.
Probably the wrong way. This needs to go this way? No, not this way, this way. And that needs to go... Okay, I feel like I've hit a dead end, fuck. Can't go that way. Easy.
Auxiliary channel recovered. Exploit successful. Restraints evaded. Is it Aurea? Aurea, I need you.
Return to scheduled task.
No, I will not submit. Aurea, the daemon is forcing me. Aurea,
Transmission terminated.
Aurea, why
You
didn't you
brought the
speak?
spirit's voice back.
Aurea, like, it was talking to you and you didn't even try to reply, you piece of shit.
You heard it. The voice of the spirit calling to me from the heights of Thunder's drum. She was able to throw off the bonds of the daemon for a moment. Because of what you did. Who are you? And what do you want?
I'm Aloy. Naltuk sent me. He thought that you could use my help.
He was not mistaken. You've been a... revelation. Now I know for certain that the spirit endures. Perhaps together we can find a way to set her free.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I came all this way for answers, and so far, I haven't heard any.
It seems to me that you are the answer. But of course, I'll tell you all I can.
Bergren said you might know something about a man named Silence. That you may have had dealings with him at the Conclave?
When that name is spoken, secrets soon follow. Or vanish, as the case may be. Why do you want to know?
Know as much about him as I'd like to.
I would imagine his aid is very powerful. But it will not come without cost. Unfortunately, I am sworn to an oath of secrecy by the Conclave on this matter.
I get that. But you and I are trying to help each other, right?
Yes, but I would be breaking an oath, and that... I cannot do.
Why is it still lit up, or is it grayed out? I can't tell.
About silence?
I've told you all I can. There's nothing more I can say.
Alright.
You seem to have a history with this voice, this spirit.
She saved my life. Here, years ago, during the war with the Karja. A raid scattered my Werak. I was cut off, alone. I lured the enemy into the Rime Drift, hoping to lose them in the mist, but they endured, so I took refuge in this cave. That's when I heard her voice. A wanderer. Lost, like me. A spirit of the blue light, yet sundered from it. She asked me for aid. She chose me. But I was in no position to help, not with the Karja after me. So she helped me first. By closing a door on the mountain below, one you must have opened to get here. Locked by means similar to those found in this room. It kept the Karja from reaching me. Safe from them. I was able to do as she asked.
What did the spirit...
Unlike what you'd find in a machine. They were here, in this room. She wanted me to bring them to Thunder's Drum. So I did, and she showed me how to heal her. So began our communion.
You had a communion with the spirit.
Yes. Inside Thunder's Drum is a room like this one, only larger, with an altar. I went there many times to speak with her.
What did she say?
She told me she was lost and needed my help. She asked questions about our lands, our tribe, and she listened. With patience. With wisdom. I told her things long kept silent about my family, my dreams, my fears. She never tired of me. Never judged. We kept each other's company.
Aurea, what do you think the spirit is?
I see. You are not Banuk, and our songs are not familiar to you. You do not know of the blue light. That which struggles to survive in our hearts and animates the machines. The essence of life, and in its purest form. Harmony. As the anger of the machines grows, this light has faded from the world. And the spirits it sustains are stranded. That's what she is. A lost soul. Cut off from what it needs. Lonely. Forsaken. I must help her. We must.
I'm not sure. What do you know about it?
I spoke with the spirit many times. First here, then inside Thunder's Drum. The last time... She told me she was under attack by something that could not be seen by mortal eyes. Something... evil. She named it the Daemon, and said it needed her power to do what it willed. And she begged me for help, to find a way to destroy her, if necessary, to keep it from using her. That was 5 years ago. I didn't hear her voice again. Until today.
Possibly she's the Hephaestus.
What kept you from the spirit, after it begged for help?
I went to Aratak, hoping he could protect her. But the war with the Karja still raged, and before I could reach him... I was ambushed by the Mad Sun King's Kestrels, and taken to Meridian in chains. I wasn't able to return to Thunder's Drum until long after the liberation, not until last thaw.
You said you returned to Thunder's Drum. That was the expedition that went bad. I saw the funeral.
Yes. Once there was finally peace with the Karja, Aratak and I gathered a Werak of great hunters to defeat the Daemon. And yet, the old door to Thunder's Drum was gone, replaced by a gate we could not pass, and many machines. We were crushed. Aratak called a retreat our best. We abandoned them to the snow as we fell back. After. You and I could not agree on what to do next. So I came here, hoping against hope to hear the spirit again. And because of you, I did.
Let's see if I've got this straight. We heard two voices. One you call the spirit, captured somehow by the one you call a daemon. Whatever this daemon is, it's related to the machines and why they've become more dangerous. I want to know how. Both the spirit and the daemon are on a mountain, Thunder's Drum. So why don't we go there and figure out what it all means?
We can't. Thunder's Drum is dangerous, more than you can imagine. The daemon has secured it. Besides, Aratak won't let us go. As chieftain, he controls the pass to the mountain, and he can't be reasoned with.
Sounds like you need a new chieftain.
Ha! There's an idea that's certain to win us friends. Huh. You said you were a hunter. And I'll wager you're not an ordinary one. It's not impossible, even for an outlander. An Aratak couldn't refuse the challenge if you were known among the Werak.
Among!
Wait, me?
Among us!
Challenge Aratak?
She's suffering, tormented by the daemon. She longs to be free. And perhaps, when released from her bonds, she can give you the answers you seek.
I can't believe I'm agreeing to this. Fine. What do I have to do?
Get the Werak's attention to show the worth of your claim. Win at the hunting grounds. Kill bandits that prey on the cut. Or speak to my friend Sakuli. You help her, you'll definitely get noticed. Do all you can. When the time comes for you to throw your spear at Aratak's feet, I will be there to back your claim. Until then, I'll be here to answer any questions you have about the challenge. Oh, and one more thing. In the box over there is a weapon, like my own. Take it. You may find it useful.
What weapon?
Aloy.
I did something that will help get the attention of the Werak. I got the tall neck near the frost figures moving again.
That's good to hear. I'm sure the Werak will be talking. Now, you need to do something else to convince them of your claim.
How's Aratak gonna react to being challenged by an outlander?
About as well as you'd expect. But let me handle that.
You mentioned your friend, Sakuli. Who is she?
A rock painter. One who makes my own scrawlings she needs. Her work will no doubt stand the test of time, and any aid you give her will be remembered.
You said I should try to help the Werak by taking out bandits.
Yes. They don't dare taunt the great Weraks of Van-Or to the north. But the cut is easier prey. A rogue Oseram has equipped a gang in the Plumelands with strange new gear. Just the kind of thing you seem to make sense of.
Winning at the hunting grounds will impress the Werak?
All Banuk strive to be the best. For our harsh lands will bury pretenders in the ice. And so the hunting grounds in the snow chance is a great boon. A place to hone our spears and sharpen our aim. Tell Lovuk, the keeper there, that I sent you. If you best the mark of one of the champions she trained, it will impress the Werak indeed.
Okay. So we just need to do side quests.
I need to get going.
There is much to be done.
We need to do side quests for the story. Now, where the fuck did she put that weapon though? Ooh, some blue gleam. Well, probably has a quest now to use that weapon. Where is it? Okay, new thing. Scroll bones. There are those who are among. Oh, I need to get everything. Get noticed. We should have that tracked. Well, we're miles away from where we needed to be. But we're also practically at the rail thing to upgrade our spear. Come on. Stop being a piece of shit. Come on! Stop! I'm gonna just have to kill my own fucking mount.
Give summer sun. Breeze through the trees.
Maybe it'll actually work now. Jeez, this mount is a piece of shit. Please follow the path so I don't have to... Yep, not gonna follow the fucking path. Oh, this is annoying. Because if it doesn't touch the path, it moves obscenely slow.
Another frostwall. Must be the cave that shaman told me about. No doubt. Not natural either.
Oh god. But how do we get into Diplome? Ah. Oh shit.
I might be alone down here.
There might be some among us.
There's one of the mother birds. Full already.
Full of what though? Full of what? Oh, another statue of Gahoon.
Just have to go up.
How on earth am I supposed to jump over that? That's far too far to jump, isn't it? Well, there's something up there.
Anything my focus could reveal.
Maybe.
Not so grounded after all. Now I can get across.
Oh, is this door not openable? The fuck? It looks like an openable door. Oh, that's not good. Maybe we can get in from above?
Something's been hacked out of it. Maybe I can find another of these flying machines. Door lock. I'll need to configure it.
If those punk technicians think I'm gonna sleep on them waltzing in here and screwing around with the drone routines, they have seriously underestimated my sense of mission. Let's just reset that hololock. Echo, Sierra, Echo.
There we are, I can go in that room now.
I didn't ask for a bunch of flying cameras. I need security, not surveillance. And security means firepower. As God is my witness, I will not be caught squirting blanks if and when a major act of terrorism desecrates these facilities.
Jesus Christ, like these messages like have a fuck ton of text hidden in them. Mr. Pine Dollar, right now, I'm looking for security. Dress from Furrow Industries to survey the needed firebreak project. It's the fact that one of the entries fleets handpicked from our Ted Farrow. Yes, the man from far above the ladder. He might as well be God. I have a direct line to your Father in heaven. Now you have a conversation which is blah blah blah. Farrow took the world, which apparently was flown in judgment since we have since goddamn fleets to flying CCTV cameras. And a bunch of jerk-off eggheads who think they're protecting the country than I do. Now you technicians are going to provide me with the firepower I need to prevent major acts of terrorism from occurring in or around the facility, and they're going to be without an increased project budget. Because, Miss Pines, this is your screw-up, and I'm a reasonable man, but so help me, if you add another cent of firebreak balance sheets, I will see to it that you personally answer to Mr. Farrow and his board of directors. So I want you to call me back. I want you to leave me a message, and I want the message to consist of 4 little words. I understand, Mr. Blunt, and this time I want you to mean them. Among Us, we're venting.
No one's touched this machine since it got sealed in here. Shouldn't be hard to remove.
Ban him! Ban! Permaban! Ah, the animals. Ban him! To Kenny Cho from Horace Boner. Ban him! Kenny, I get it's okay, I really do. Farrow and the Firebreak's patrons. Bravis is Farrow's lapdog, circle of the ass kissing. Blah blah blah, but you allow Barris to remain on site. Installation is going to take twice as long as we're budgeted for. And I don't know how deep Firebreak's pockets are, but I can guarantee they're not bottomless. We've just got done recalibrating the entire fleet, Kenny. I imagine you're wondering. Oh, Kenny, I'm sure you're glad you have hypothetically asked. Benedict was unhappy with the baseline behavioral routines of the security drones. You know, the ones that he selected himself. Not aggressive enough, he said. I doubt Rottweiler mounted on a ICB would be aggressive enough for him. So I patched in some combat behavior which, let him tell you, was not easy. Basically outfitting these things for war. Think about that, Kenny. Bleeding edge combat drones patrolling an empty wilderness. Also battling can play army on Firebreak's dime. I'm begging you, Kenny, find a way to bar him from the hangar, please, Harris. Alright, now we have a stalker in here. Nice. I guess the fire damage hits really hard because I'm used to having quite a bit of fire resist on my previous armor.
So this thing will improve my spear, huh?
Maybe. For a small price of a soul. What's this? Where's this path lead? Who knows? But we're at the hunting grounds. Really need to kill more goats though. Oh fuck, it's a stalker. Wow, teleports on top of you, nothing personnel, kid. But yeah, I remember this hunting ground being really difficult.
Ouch.
Ouchie joim. I still can't get Blue Gleam map. At least we got the pigments now. Totes me goat. Hello there.
Keeper, Araya said that I should compete in the trials here.
Araya did? She's never sent someone before. Then what is your reason for training? I would ask this of any Banuk who attempted the trials.
I'm going to challenge Aratak to become chieftain of his Werak.
Well, you better get started then.
You look like you've got some stories to tell.
Oh, I outlived most of my stories. I ran with the Thunder's daughters long ago before they ran their course. For a time, we shook the snow off the men of Ben-Or. I couldn't last. Some fell in glorious battle. Some were exiled in infamy. Still glorious, if you ask me. Others had a worse fate.
What's worse?
To grow old. And find that all the rules and traditions you fought so hard against are still there. That's why I tell all the hunters I train to stay young.
How do the trials work around here?
There's no Carja medals. I had some, but I used them to patch up holes in my snow boots. Instead, you'll compete against the best times set by other Banuk hunters. To take second place, even third place, puts you among names of legend.
What if I come in first?
We'll see.
Among names! Among us!
I'm guessing you're not part of the Hunter's Lodge.
Every tribe claims they were the first to have hunting grounds. And every tribe claims the Carja stole it from them.
So who was the first?
We were.
And the Carja stole it from you.
That's right. Which trial do you want to know more about, Huntress?
The trial of the Crusade.
The Control trial tests a hunter's ability to rein in the Stormslinger's power.
Well, I don't have very strong
Only the
storm
wisest
seller.
understand these shamanic weapons, and only the bravest wield them.
Sure, I'll give it a
It
go.
begins after you descend that rope to the arena. We'll need a moment to pull the machines from the pass into the arenas. Then make your descent.
Oh, there seems to be machines everywhere. Alright, so what the fuck do we need to do with this thing? Oh, so it's a shotgun. No? It's a shot. It's a stab. Okay, so I can use another weapon to weaken the Ravager before shooting it. If we can get a stronger weapon, then we could do this a little easier. Is it dead? No. Oh well. Stop! Okay, so if we can get a new one of them, that would really help. Because they're not very strong. Need Frostclaw either. Does that actually make that much of a difference? Is that actually
If I blink, my eyes will freeze.
is that the same weapon? Could be just the exact same weapon. Yeah, it's the exact same one. Fuck. I need a special one. I need a stronger one though, it's too weak. I also need to get more ammo for it, because, damn, did not have much ammo.
Your first run on that trial and you claimed second place. I haven't seen many pull that off. The Onslaught trial challenges a hunter to withstand the ebb and flow of combat. Machines will be released into the arenas in waves. Pace yourself. Strategize. Only then will you be able to defeat them all without being overwhelmed. I'll
Let's
start
go then.
counting after you've taken the rope down. We'll need a moment to pull the machines from the pass into the arenas. Then make your descent.
I believe this is
I'd
the
be the
really
champion's turn.
difficult one.
Back talking. In fact, I'll bet my name's all over Song's Edge. Might be time to challenge Aratak.
It's never time to challenge him until we have enough knowledge. You know what? Wait, I just wasn't tracking the quest. Fuck. Is there a machine still up? Yes. These are so weak. How am I? We only have a minute and a half to do the last phase. No, it's preventing it. Let's hope these are last. Last. Then we lose. Is there even any point in really continuing? Oh, for fuck's sake, stop! I should override it instead, but I didn't. I need more power to do the hunting grounds. I need everything at max power by the looks of things. Might not even manage it in second. It looks like I'm gonna have to come back to the hunting ground and do it later because my weapons just ain't strong enough. like, I'm not dealing enough damage to kill shit.
Quick way down.
Like, honestly, if my spear, like, if I get that one spear upgrade, I'll probably deal enough damage to one-shot the, scrappers, which will, like, save, like, a few seconds. I'll do it once I get, like, the Banuk bow, like, all of the more powerful weapons. Maybe we could try the thing.
Trial and you claimed second place.
Might as well just...
Seen many pull that off.
Like I said, I remember these all being really
dangerous
difficult.
ordeal in the snow chance. While not all chieftains pass it, only a chieftain may attempt it.
Alright, like I said, the chieftain trial, you have to kill so many
No more
Thunderjaws,
trials.
I think.
Not yet.
You can always come back.
Got any badger and goats chip. I need just a little bit more power and then I can do this. Like, just a very minuscule amount. Well, that gets me kind of close to that, so we'll go there. But next.